hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the Guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes!
What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes!
What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, off we go.
have a bad feeling about this.
Here I come!
By the power of fire!
Rotating
This one's mine!
Your reflexes will
Here
not
goes
serve you
your
well
blade.
here.
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Up here!
Strike! It's on!
Radiant!
This
Rising
one's mine!
Falcon!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the
Let
bubbling
the
too.
blade can handle this!
Not
Take
so
this!
fast. No further.
It's over!
Going in! This one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
Take this! Tiger Blade!
Here I come! You're finished!
Rotating pile driver.
This one is mine!
Dazzle!
Annihilation!
Elusive deity. Begin.
Rising Falcon!
Look sharp! Take this!
Burn it! Come one, come all!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice
Here I
technique!
Stardust!
This one's mine!
Rise! I'm not done!
They're going pretty hard in this astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
This one will be difficult to predict.
It's over!
Fury! Going in! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Lancer!
Stardust!
Ready to go!
Airborne
Rising
Beast! Falcon!
My specialty!
You're finished!
Elusive
Be
deity.
still!
Look sharp!
Take this!
Flying
Freeze!
What you wanna play? Still! Come
Seal,
at me!
can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
This! Slash!
This one's mine!
In a bind?
Take this!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
You're finished! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
With the earth.
Look sharp!
Mine!
This one's mine!
Rising Falcon!
I never miss!
Here I come! Slash!
I'm gone!
Here!
Glacial Spear!
It's
Pierce
over!
Tiger Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Burning
Rising Falcon!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Stardust!
Tiger Blade!
I'm ready.
Rising
He's off!
Falcon!
Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
Can you take it? Elusive
Do it!
deity.
Falcon!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
This could be useful.
We're in for a long
You're
slog
mine!
with this one.
Burn!
This one's mine!
This one's mine.
Glacial Spear! This one's mine!
It's over!
Tiger Blade! I'm not so good with
Right
airborne
here.
targets!
I got you.
Rising Falcon!
Flaming meteor!
Gemini Alpha!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
I'm not done!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready.
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Take this!
Not by a long shot.
Rising Falcon!
One more.
Here!
I'm ready.
Tiger Blade!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now!
Mine!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
Going in!
Begin! Take this!
Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
I need to be stronger.
No choice! Take this! Not today! Damn it!
You're mine!
Lightning
A
Meteor!
new melody!
If it's in the sky,
You're
it's
mine!
mine! These ones can run rings around us!
Rising Wyvern!
Eruption!
You're finished!
By the power of water!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back.
Lightning!
I'll trip it up.
Look sharp! Glacial Spear!
Take
Pierce
it!
Evil!
Look sharp!
Here I
I'll
come!
face you.
You're finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Going in!
That's it! Swallow this!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Rising Falcon! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Glacial
Yeah!
Spear! Pierce
Nice
Evil!
technique!
It's over! Rising Falcon!
Laser!
Lightning Meteor!
Seismic rupture! Take this!
Going
Take this!
eruption!
Take this!
Just do it!
Rising Wyvern!
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. I'll do my best!
Take this! You're finished!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll face
I'm
you.
not done!
Seismic rupture!
Ignite!
It's a duel of the arts! Spread!
Rising Falcon!
Pierce Evil!
We've got flyers!
I've
It's
got
over!
this! Let a marksman handle it! These enemies
All
are...
yours!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
I've
Yes,
never
my
missed.
lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'm ready! Double leap! In an instant! Impact Cross! Not a chance! I'm not
Run
done!
you into dust!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready!
Double leap! In an instant! Impact Cross! I still got a ways to go! There.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law? I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danon bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
This one will be difficult to predict.
First strike!
Lunar corruption!
Quiver burn!
Power of water! Mega ray! It's like trying to keep up with a wall. Primed and ready.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
It's over!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Rising falcon! Be still!
Hear me!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here!
I'm on it! Rising wyvern!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
I shall
Don't
ensure
take
you
your eyes
survive
off the
this.
prize.
I'm quite
Take
aware
this.
without you reminding me.
Rising falcon! Eat this!
Swallow
This
dance!
one's mine.
I'm on a
Take this.
roll now!
Catapult! It's over!
Do it! I'll edge you!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Here!
Catapult! Rising
Dust to
falcon!
dust!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission! So I still had room to grow. Discourteous, aren't you?
Armor won't save you! Elusive deity! Rotating power hurricane!
Your hide as thick as armor.
Begin!
Rising
Radiant light! I'm all stopped
Here
up.
I come!
Annihilate!
Seismic rupture!
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
You're mine!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacial
No!
I'll tear you no armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Elusive deity! Dragon shout!
This one's all mine!
That freaking does it!
Not today!
What a relief! So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
Dragon swarm! Not a chance!
Everlasting
It's over!
negative gain.
Here I come! It's over! Lunar Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I never miss!
Eat this! Talent of deity! Rotating pile! You're mine! Talent of
Leave the agile ones to me.
Here I come! Rip and tear!
Can you
Rising Falcon! You got flyers!
Let's go! Let him mark! Glad you have your uses.
I'm on it! All yours!
Blazer!
You're mine!
Thank you. These fists have got your name on them!
Steering
Here
flare!
I go! Thank you! Negative gate! Too fast!
stand back? I'll trip it up.
Armor is all mine!
Another incantation ruined.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! I'll take you all on! Rising Falcon! Take this!
Can you take it?
Steering flare! Reload!
The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms!
Astral energy!
Say no more! This one's all mine!
I'm on it! In a bind?
Annihilate the hurricane!
Do it! Elusive deity! In an instant! Impact Claw!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
What's this thing?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Burn in hell! Dragon Shout! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern! First Strike! Rising Falcon! Strike!
Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you, truly.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! That training's paying off! Rising Falcon! Be still! Our weapons are the sword and...
Fists and...
Staff.
And you ruined it.
harder! Not a chance!
Not on my watch!
Eat this! If it curls up, time to get out of the way.
Take this! Here I come! You're
Flying
finished!
freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Perhaps bound is more
Eat this!
appropriate.
No
Let's
more
talk some more,
done.
Julie! Think!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Take this! Dragon Shell!
Here's a healing arm!
Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
I owe you one! Rising
I'll face
Falcon!
you! Eat this! Elusive deity!
Astral Arts?
That's my...
In an instant! Impact Cross! We work well together!
If it's in the
Like a
sky...
finely timed waltz.
Stardust!
Coward Hurricane!
Rising
Where are
Falcon!
you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance!
Tear you apart!
Crush!
Here's the
I'll
eagle!
face you.
Not on my watch!
Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
You're finished! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
today!
Anything in armor.
Rising Wyvern!
And again.
Rising Falcon!
I'll smash you!
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
No armor can stop me.
Easily
Remind me to
defeated.
stay on your just as well. I'm here to stop.
Rising Wyvern!
Ready. Radiant, here.
Can you take
Rising
it?
Falcon!
I'm out.
Deity!
Back into the fray.
Strike!
Mega ray.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation.
Rising Wyvern!
Mega ray.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Rising Wyvern!
Lunar
Rondo!
I'm
Rising
jumping.
Falcon!
Rip and tear!
You're mine!
Lunar, let the
It's
marksman
over!
handle
I'm ready!
this.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
Let's see what you've got.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
A new melody.
Take this! No escape!
Annihilation.
Not today!
Hear me.
You're
Flame of
mine.
fury.
Almost there.
This one's mine.
You're mine! Stardust! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
In there to
Astral energy.
Say no more! Not a chance!
Prepare to be sealed on
Try
fleet of
harder!
foot.
My turn!
Actually,
Here I
packed
come!
bound is more
Swallow
appropriate.
blade!
Less talking, more doing.
Here I come!
armor won't save you!
Try harder! My turn! Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'll heal
Now!
you all.
Here I come! It's over!
I'll run you through!
Do it.
Rising Falcon! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Eat that!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I've still got a ways to go!
I won't forgive you.
Here I come! It's over! First strike!
Radiant tear.
You're mine! I'll run you! Take this!
Can't get out of this!
You're finished! Ignite!
Flying free? Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Do it! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Air pressure!
Everyone hanging in there?
That equipment should come in handy.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I never miss.
Swallow this come!
Move
Rising Orphan! Rise Take this! Try harder! Not a chance!
You'll find no mercy. The Earth.
I'm ready!
I'll stop it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest!
Freeze Lancer.
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic fission! Can you take
Here
it?
I come!
Use the steam!
Hitting power! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Guess I misread the landing.
Dispose of the trash.
You're mine!
No further!
Water, hear my call.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Shut up!
Flame of fury. Water,
Take
hear
this!
my call.
You're finished!
Armor won't save you!
Spread.
You're mine! Dragon
If it's in the
form!
sky, it's mine. Do
You're
it.
finished!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Do it!
Something you wanted to...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Forgive you! I'm surrounded! I never miss! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Battle has sounds like a job for yours truly.
Astral art?
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
What's this thing?
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Burn! I'll take you all off! You're mine! Stop!
Here's evil!
Take this! This!
The earth throbs in pain.
No further!
Talon Hurricane!
Take
Here's
this!
a healing art!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Swallow! Stop! Tempest! Take this! It's over! Tempest!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Armor won't save you!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Strike! Swallow dance! Try harder! Not a chance! No escape!
Where are you going?
You're finished! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you
You're
all!
mine! It's over! On your rising wyvern! This one's all mine! Take it!
The arts are being interrupted.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
You're
vein.
mine!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renin forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Baseball lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Take it! No Aim further weak spot!
Annihilation!
Go away! You're mine!
Fury!
It's
Now
over!
let's see what I can do!
Strike! Rising
I'm
Wire!
impressed.
Take this!
Glimmer Dragon! What's this?
Freeze
Here I
Laser!
come!
Dance on the wind! Eat this! Tempest!
Into the shadows!
Eagle Denied!
Mega Ray!
Hurricane! Oh, now you're talking!
Try harder! Not a chance!
It's weakened.
Face you!
This ends
I
now!
never miss!
Eat this!
Eat this! Now I'm in the groove!
Swallow
Mega
blade!
Ray!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Reload!
It's too fast!
Stand
Try
back.
harder! My
I'll
turn!
trip it up.
I'm not
Rolling
done!
corruption!
I'll face it! I've let you all down!
Stay away from my friend!
Elusive deity! Let's begin!
It's over!
I'll heal you
tear
all!
you apart!
Healing circle!
Okay, here I go!
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Take this! You're done! Talon
It's
Hurricane!
over!
Rip and tear! Elusive deity!
Amazing.
I'm out! I'm all charged up!
I'm ready!
Annihilation! Searing flame! Reload!
Far enough! You! I'm on a roll now! Let me
You're
out!
mine!
Anything normally! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am!
Marksman handle this!
Dragon Shout!
Where are you going?
Glimmer Dragon!
Benediction light.
Into the
Heal.
shadows!
Eat this!
Mega
Talon
Ray!
Hurricane!
Annihilation!
Eagle Fly! I'll tear you apart!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tempest!
I'm not done!
Thrilling performance.
Dragon Sword!
I'm all stuffed up!
Mega Sonic
Ray.
Thrust!
Eat this!
Swallow Blade!
I'm
It's
just
over!
getting started! Eagle Fly! Whirlwind Snap! Catapult!
Now or never.
Flame of fury burning! Strike! Glacial spear! Here's the
Can't
evil!
get out of this!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it
Kill
down!
him! Doubling! In an instant!
Impact Cross!
Take this!
Elusive
It's
deity!
over!
Dragon Shout! Rotating Pile
Dragon Sword!
Nothing gets
Into
by
the
me!
shadows!
You're mine!
Begin!
Start up!
Power
Power of water!
Begin! You're mine!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
My
Ready
turn!
and rare!
Here's a
I
healing
can
arc!
carve through
More
armor!
Zeugles?
Keep calm and take them down!
Ah!
There you go!
Let the marksman
Elusive
be like
deity!
me.
Rotating
Here
Pile
I come!
Into
You're
the shadows!
Shout!
Rising White!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Catapult! Eagle Assault!
Here I come!
Benediction light.
Annihilation!
Eat
I may
this!
have bit off more than I could chew.
Take this!
Watch yourself.
Dragon
Sense
Swarm!
incredible power.
You're mine!
Benediction light.
Lightning! Downfall!
Resonate with time!
Here I come!
Can't get out of this!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
This is some punishment.
What?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Resuscitation! Here's a healing arc!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation!
Tectonic Park! Watch it! Air pressure!
I hope this medicine works.
Another
I'll tear
incantation
you
ruined.
apart!
Take
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
From beyond, in view.
I hope this medicine works as
From
promised.
beyond, imbue this vanquish blade with life.
I can't heal you forever.
Far enough!
Such unadulterated fury.
Come on, Unirongo! Rising Falcon! First strike! It's on!
Mega Ray.
This is a most peculiar case.
Easter! That freaking does it!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Can't get out of this! That freaking does it! You're mine!
Rage.
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Anything in order.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Mega Ray. By the power of where are you going? Swallow this.
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic fission! Beckoned into everlasting darkness!
Mega Ray.
Negative date!
This can't be happening.
Rip it! Try harder!
There.
Not human!
Into the
Can't move.
shadows. Mega
Picture
Ray.
of hell!
Forgive
By the
me.
power of water.
I'll
Ready
tear
to
you
go.
apart! Far enough!
Not in your dreams. Take it. It's over.
I'm not done yet! Dragon Shout!
Radiant Pierce. Ready to
It's
go.
gonna attack!
Right, watch out. Hear me. Flame of Fury. Burning Strike. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Try
Freeze
harder!
Lancer.
Dragon Shout! That freaking does it!
Hear me. Flame of Fury. Glacial Spear.
smash
Pierce
you.
evil. Freeze Lancer.
That should do it!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitation.
Try harder!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried
Try
away.
harder! Now! Take this! Not today! That does it! Talon Storm!
I'll bring you back from
Take
Death's
this.
Abyss.
Slash! Talon Hurricane!
Don't mind if I do.
Glimmer Drag! This should do it!
Reload!
Benediction.
Water, hear
You're
my
mine!
call.
Such unadulterated fury.
Glacial Spear, pierce evil. Freeze Lancer. Here, let me help.
Pile driver!
First aid.
Here I come! Not a chance!
I couldn't make it in time.
To the fray.
Forgive me.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitation!
I owe you.
Lunar Corruption! Gemini Aqua! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. I'll bring you back from Death's...
Take this! It's over!
I'll bring you back from... I'm
Here I
ready!
come! Try harder! My turn!
I'll bring you back from
Swallow
Death's
blade.
Abyss.
Strike!
Resuscitation! Here, let me help. First aid!
Now
I never miss!
Try harder!
Eat this.
Not a chance! Dragon Shout! You're mine! Slice! That freaking does it!
There's not enough time to heal everyone!
So what do we do? Play dead?
Shut up and be more defensive!
I'll tear you apart!
First aid!
Seismic Rupture! Freaking does it!
From
Here,
beyond.
Dragon
view this vanquished
Here,
soul
let me
with-
help. First
I'm on
aid!
it! I'll work you through! I'm on it! Take this! Ready and raring! Now you see what I can do!
Burning strike! Water, hear my
Take
call!
this!
Swallow
Lightning!
I can heal myself, thank you.
Precisely. As a healer, you cannot be risked.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said.
Can't get out of bed! Come and get it!
Here, let me help.
You picked the wrong fight! Take it! Try it! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danin Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niaz.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alvin.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Finally, some open space again.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for ALMIEDREA. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?